Hi everybody, welcome to our December Readers Theater performance. These are our Readers Theater crew. Give them all a big hand. They practiced really hard for an hour. We only had a short break. So I think they're all ready. Is everyone ready to begin?
Yeah.
Okay, the first script that we're going to be performing, they're going to be performing, I'm just watching, is called Forgiveness, Seven Dwarfs Style. It's just a little twist on an old classic, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and everything will become clear as you listen. So go ahead when you're ready.
Good afternoon. This is a previously unknown sequel of the story Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Greedy, boastful, and lazy.
I think those are the seven deadly sins.
Oh yes, so they are. Oops.
Dwarves. Happy, Sleepy, Sneezy, Bashful, Dopey, Grumpy, and Doc.
That's good. Do you know Santa's reindeer?
Well, not personally, but I believe they are called Blitz, Comet, Dancer, Prancer, Cupid, Donald, Rudolph, Blunder, Splitzen, Stupid, Fancy, Pansy, and Ugly.
That's too many.
Reserves.
I see. Back to the story.
The sequel.
Yes, Snow White, of course, lived happily ever after, which is really quite boring and not much of a story at all. But the dwarfs?
Happy, Sleepy, Sneezy, Bashful, Dopey, Grumpy, and Doc.
Were another story altogether.
Another story?
No, this story, just not happily ever after.
Except Happy.
Well, that was the problem. Happy woke up one morning,
As usual.
dressed and went to breakfast.
As usual.
He cheerfully cleaned up after Dopey poured milk on his toast and put cereal in the toast.
And as usual,
Sneezy sneezed his cornflakes all over Doc, and Grumpy gave Bashful an earful.
what about Sleepy?
He's still in bed.
As usual.
But this particular day, he was still in bed when it was time to go into work, which is unlike the dwarves, who all like their work.
Hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Etc., etc. Doc took Sleepy's temperature.
Normal.
His pulse?
Normal.
His blood pressure.
Normal.
Unlike Happy's, whose middle name is Punctual, as their chances to getting to work on time slipped by, the famous smile started to slip from Happy's face.
Happy's not happy!
No. And in this situation, like most families, it set off quite spectacular chain reaction.
Happy is Grumpy?
Yes, as we know, two grumpies make one angry.
Grumpy is angry?
Grumpy is angry and yells, "Sleepy!" Sleepy gets sniffly and blames getting sick on Sneezy. Sneezy becomes resentful and says Doc got his hay fever meds wrong. Doc is frustrated and gives poor Bashful another earful. Bashful turns silky.
So we got Happy is Grumpy, Grumpy is angry.
Sleepy is snivelly, Sneezy is resentful. Doc is frustrated, Bashful is sulky.
See, no, it's what about Dopey?
Dopey's got no idea.
Actually, that's not fair. Dopey was never as silly as he looked. He just took a little bit longer to make his decisions than to react.
Which, on this particular day, turned out to be a very fortunate thing.
Dopey saves the day.
Well, yes. There's hope for you yet. Then Sulky called him a good-for-nothing who always was one sandwich short. Instead of becoming defensive, Dopey simply checked his own choices and was forgiving.
Grumpy, angry, snivelly, resentful, frustrated, sulky, forgiving.
Faced with Dopey's forgiveness, Sulky turned bright red and back to Bashful, Sleepy, Sneezy, and Doc gave each other a big hug, and Happy couldn't help but smile.
But what about Grumpy?
Grumpy will always be grumpy. At least he wasn't angry anymore.
So all lived happily ever after?
No, they had their good days and their bad days, but they always remembered.
Even if it is Dopey too, Again, who would you rather live with?
So grumpy, angry, snivelly, resentful, frustrated, and soapy.
Or happy, sleepy, sneezy, bashful, dopey, grumpy, and Doc. The end.
Yay! That was fabulous. Okay, because it's a special break from school right now, we have another script prepared for you. The 2-for-1, no extra charge. Everybody ready with the second one? This one is actually called The 12 Days of Winter Break. And it was written for us by the Teen Zine Group, which is the Huntley Library program of teen writers. They actually wrote this for us last year, but we didn't have a chance to use it. Now we do. So we're going to go ahead and perform that for you with thanks to the Teen Zine and with thanks again to the Readers Theater when you're ready, okay?
On the first day of winter break, my mother said to me, no sleeping in past noon. On the second day of winter break, my mother said to me, watch your little brother.
No sleeping in past noon. On the third day of winter break, my mother said to me, take out the garbage.
Watch your little brother. No sleeping in past noon.
On the fourth day of winter break, my mother said to me, turn off the TV.
Take out the garbage. Watch your little brother. No sleeping in past noon.
On the fifth day of winter break, my mother said to me, because I said so.
Turn off the TV. Take out the garbage. Watch your little brother. No sleeping in past noon.
On the sixth day of winter break, my mother said to me, do all your homework.
Because I said so. Turn off the TV. Take out the garbage. Watch your little brother. No sleeping in past noon. On the seventh day of winter break, my mother said to me, go play outside, do all your homework, because I said so. Turn off the TV, take out the garbage, watch your little brother, no sleeping in past noon. On the eighth day of winter break, my mother said to me, go ask your dad, go play outside, do all your homework, because I said so. Turn off the TV, take out the garbage, watch your little brother, no sleeping in past noon.
On the ninth day of winter break, my mother said to me, I can't believe you did that.
Go ask your dad, go play outside, do all your homework, because I said so. Turn off the TV, take out the garbage, watch your little brother, no sleeping in past noon.
On the 10th day of winter break, my mother said to me, your room is a pigsty.
I can't believe you did that. Go ask your dad, go play outside, do all your homework, because I said so. Turn off the TV, take out the garbage, watch your little brother, no sleeping in past noon.
What's the 11th day?
Sorry. On the 11th day of winter break, my mother said to me, you are my last nerve.
Your room is a pigsty. I can't believe you did that. Go ask your dad, go play outside, do all your homework, because I said so. Turn off the TV, take out the garbage, watch your little brother, no sleeping in past noon.
On the 12th day of winter break, my mother said to me, school starts on Wednesday.
You are my last nerve.
Your room is a pigsty. I can't believe you did that. Go ask your dad, go play outside, do all your homework, because I said so. Turn off the TV, take out the garbage, watch your little brother, no sleeping in past noon.
Yay. Of course, no offense to mothers because the dads are saying that too. I know. Thanks, everybody. That's our show. Let's give these guys a hand again. They did a really good job.